Welcome to the Black A History Channel. Please share this video and subscribe to this channel for more captivating content. Sci-fi, fantasy, and Afrofuturism are fictional spaces that have usually been seen as literary spaces of progress for minority groups, especially LGBTQ people. Comic books, nerds, and outsiders like LGBTQ people have always seemed to go hand in hand because sometimes even the most spectacular, talented, and unique people in the world aren't always understood by the rest of society. Since the 1970s, major comic book creators set out to make sure that their heroes represented people from diverse backgrounds and experiences, and you'd be surprised to find that there are several Black gay superheroes in some of the world's most popular comic books. Here's a quick list of Black gay superheroes from popular comic books and films. Taku. The first on the list has actually surprised me because though I'm familiar with Taku in the Black Panther comic book universe, I had no idea till recently that he was written as a gay character in his inception in the 1970s, when the Black Panther and Wakanda debuted in Marvel comic books. Taku is a Wakandan advisor to King T'Challa, the Black Panther, particularly his Minister of Information. The Black Panther's first appearance in comics was in 1969, then in 1972, Marvel writer Don McGregor created Taku and the reptilian villain turned hero, Venom's love story, into the comics. Don McGregor originally wrote Taku and Venom to have an explicit relationship in the 1972 comic series, but because of censorship had to use subtext within the storyline to display their intimacy. Since then, though, Taku has been more explicitly gay in later comics. Josiah Power. Another hero I was surprised to hear about and made me interested in reading his comics is Josiah Power, a Black hero from DC Comics who has his own comic book and runs his own team of heroes, the Power Company. In 2002, Josiah Power and the Power Company debuted as a powerful openly gay lawyer in Metropolis, who one day discovers he has metahuman superpowers while fighting a case in court. After losing his job when his powers are discovered, Josiah Power decides to form his own law firm, the Power Company, that acts as the legal team for superhuman people. Josiah's metahuman abilities enable him to power up and transform into a rock-like figure covered in heat like a living planet. Josiah and his teammates have even encountered Metropolis's most famous hero, Superman, who complimented Josiah Power on his immense powers and work in the city. In the comic books, Josiah has an ongoing boyfriend named Roop. Prodigy. In 2003, David Aline, aka Prodigy, became one of the standout heroes of the New Mutants in Marvel Comics, a new generation and team of X-Men, who newly discovered their mutant abilities and attend Xavier's school for gifted youngsters to hone their mutant abilities. Prodigy discovered his superhuman abilities when he telepathically absorbed all the answers on a test in high school from all the kids and teachers around him, and eventually, his discovery led him to his new school for mutants at Xavier's with the X-Men. Prodigy can telepathically absorb the skills of anyone around him, making him a talented jack of all trades, an expert fighter, scientist, sniper, etc. In the comics, Prodigy is bisexual and has had romances with his teammates Surge, had a crush on another hero, the Hulking, and in the most recent comics is dating the hero Speed. Aqualad. Aqualad, Caldurum or Jackson Hyde, is a DC comic hero who debuted on the popular animated series Young Justice in 2010 and has been featured in the comics as well. He debuted in the comic Brightest Day as an adopted teen in Silver City, New Mexico, who had no idea that he had superhuman abilities and descends from the Atlantean people who live in the ocean. His father is Aquaman's nemesis, the Black Manta, and his mother is an Atlantean aristocrat. Eventually, Aqualad would discover his Atlantean abilities to breathe underwater and control water, create electrical currents, and has since collaborated with the senior Atlantean hero, Aquaman, on missions and adventures. His boyfriend on the TV series, Young Justice, is another hero, Wind, and in his comic series, Aqualad has an Atlantean boyfriend who is a part of the Royal Atlantean Guard. Phastos. Phastos, who appeared in the Marvel comic The Eternals in 1985, is a genetically engineered Eternal, sent to Earth in 5000 BC to progress the planet's developments with their godlike abilities, and has been on Earth ever since. He has powers that create and engineer technology, as well as superhuman strength, speed, and durability. He has been tasked to rid the world of deviants, or predators, on planet Earth, but has tried to stay nonviolent despite his immense power. Because Phastos' love life is rarely if ever mentioned in the Eternal comics, some fans were critical of Phastos becoming the first gay superhero and gay couple in the Marvel Cinematic Universe in 2021 with the release of the Eternals movie. In the film, Phastos, played by Brian Tyree Henry, has a husband named Ben and a son at their suburban home.